Welcome back to the TerryTracker channel and welcome back to the vlog and happy Monday, people. Me, Tristan and Gypsy have come to Hetton Lions Country Park at Hentley Hall, County Durham. So we're going to have a little look around. We're going to see if there's any geocaches about just whilst we're here and just see what this place is about, eh? Come on, let's go. Wow, that was a heck of a climb up this hill, but we're at the point of where the first geocache we're going to get is, and we're overlooking a quarry. So something interesting at the top of this hill. I've noticed the video is a little bit dark today on this camera. I'm not quite sure why. I need to look into that, but I'll let you have a quick look around. I will brighten the image up in editing. I can't get that word, editing. Yeah, I'll have a quick look around. There we go, that's our first geocache. Well, we just spent about 20 minutes trying to find that geocache and we found it. But I couldn't show you it because it was a disguised container and it was very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. So probably one of the best ones I found, to be honest, and I can't show you it. I'm so sorry. Anywho, I'm going to go back up here because I did try to find one up here before and we couldn't find it, so I'm going to have another go. Yes, found it, log it, and on to the next. Unfortunately, I've just realised the time, and I need to get back to pick Ellie up from school, because Emma's unable to. Darn it. Really wanted to find the other caches around this area, but I pick Ellie up in half an hour, and it's 40 minutes to get home. How do I do that? Yeah. Now, there is a lovely lake behind them trees and I was going to show you it, but because I'm going to get back, I can't. But we will be back. Over the next few days, we will definitely be back. Wow, that was so close. Nearly didn't make it to get Ellie from school. I was about 10 minutes late, so... But, all good. I've come back to Chopperton Woods, which we've been to a few times before, just to have a look around. I fetched the camera and tripod, the A5000 and the tripod, because I was going to do some photographs. And I've got the drone strapped around my waist there. But it's got windy and it's got dull. So not sure if I will be doing any photographs or if I'll be doing any drone flying. Can you hear the wind? Yeah. But anywho, we'll go for a wander. I know we've been here before, like I've just said, repeating myself. Ooh, big shout out to Chris Goforth, who has become my first Patreon supporter. So he has done a monthly pledge to help support this channel, because everything on this channel comes out of my pocket and I don't earn a lot. Due to COVID, my normal job, which if some of you have been around a while will know, involves me travelling to Belgium and France buying vintage and antique furniture and then selling it when I get back to the UK. And I've not been able to go to Belgium since July, and the time before that was March. So basically I've been twice in 1 year, where normally I would go a minimum of 12 times, like once a month, and sometimes in the summer, or if I sell all the items, I can go 2 times a month. So anywhere from 12 to 20, not 24, I wouldn't say 24, but between 12 and 20 times a year I'm normally in Belgium buying stock. And like I've just said, I've been twice. So that is a massive hit to my income. Don't get any help off the government, because being self-employed and don't have a business premises, if I had a business premises I would have had help, I would have gotten grants, but because I do everything digitally and I've got a digital shop, yeah, don't get any help off the government. So after all that waffle, you don't have to, the show will continue to go on even if you don't become a Patreon, but it does help. So down below is a link to my Patreon page where you can select your levels of membership. I've just done the tiers tonight, so there's like a tip jar supporter, which is like £1 a month. Yeah, tier 1, £5 a month, blah, 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 blah. And each of them have their own benefits. Oh god, that wind's getting worse, and the wind's really cold. Oof. So yeah, if you want to support us, if you're in a financial position where you'll be able to support the channel, go ahead and do it. I'm not forcing you. Like I say, the show will go on whether I have the patronage show, whether I have the patronage, can't say that word, support or not. Hopefully at some point I'll hit the magic 1,000 subscriber mark and YouTube will start paying me. Obviously it won't be very much at first, so I need you guys to also share the channel and help me get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and then it's onwards and upwards. And if you're wondering why I'm not looking at you very much, lots of horses go this way, so I'm trying to stick to the very outside of this so I don't get muddy. I wonder if we'll get lucky this evening and see some deer, because this woods is full of deer. I've seen them quite a few times when we've been through here, and foxes and rabbits. No lions and tigers and bears on my though, because this is the UK. The most dangerous thing we've got is an adder. Yeah. And my whole entire 43 years of living, I have never seen an adder in the wild. I've seen one, but it was dead. It had been squished by a train. But I've never seen an adder alive in my life. Another spooky place. All the vines. Why are the trees in this woods very spooky? I want to have a look. Let's see if Blair Witch is at home. Wow. All the vines. Making it look very spooky. Blair Witch program. As I was a bit like Hannibal Lecter more than Blair Witch, I suppose. Waffling again. Come on. And right in the middle of these beautiful woods, we have Britain's tallest and strongest and most abundant of trees. Pylonius electronus. That was supposed to be a Latinish name, but it sounded more like a Harry Potter spell. This bit reminds me of something up Lord of the Rings. Little Hobbit's Cave, look at this. My precious. You know, I keep mentioning the floods we had a couple of weeks back. That little burn, it's called, was filled right the way out to here, like a raging torrent. You can see how all the grasses are all dead and all pushed back. But there's the pond. Now, we couldn't see that pond before because all this was overgrown, and the water has pushed it all back and killed it, and it's actually washed away a lot of the path. There was a bit like this before back there too, and look at this. The path has completely collapsed down into there along with the trees. Look, there's a tree actually in the middle of that. Yeah. I wish I'd known that, because I would have came down and had a look at it being flooded. But yeah, there's the path all the way along there, which is to that pond, and this was all so overgrown. So you know what, I'm going to take a shortcut, because this, like I say, was probably, I don't know, 7-8 foot tall, overgrown. Now it's all dead, it's all laid flat. The trees are all washed down flat, unfortunately. Oh, in fact, there is the burn, so I can't actually get to that path. But as you can see, trees are washed down over there. All of the grass is all laid on that angle. Wow, would have been interesting to see this all flooded. Don't know how close I could have gotten to it, but we would have tried. Well, here you go, more of the path washed away again. So it just shows you how much this was up. I am positive that the burn only went on this side. I have to check those videos out now. You can see where it's all collapsed all the way along there. Right the way along there, all that's collapsed in. So this burn was only like along there. To wash that fence away, because that fence used to come all the way along to here. So it's actually washed the fence out. And the water, when you look at this, the water's been all the way up here, which is probably my chest height, considering that's where the water is at the moment. Well, if I step down there, that's my head height, so it's been another 6 foot above where it is now. Wowee, I wish I'd known, because we could have been standing up here and had a video. All this has been flooded. The vegetation was like that the last time I came here. Now look at it, completely flattened. And like I say, that was just a trickle. So here you go, Choppington Pond. It looks a whole lot better than the last time I came, to be fair. So there you go. Not much more to see, really. Yep, as you can hear, wind is definitely starting to blow more, and it's definitely getting colder. Just heading back to the car now because the light is dying. It's no good for photos or video or droning. I had the ISO turned right up to, I think, 1600 there, or 3200. It was quite high anyways. I normally have it on 100. So heading back to the car, going to get sorted for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're driving to Manchester to do a delivery. So, like I say, delivery in Manchester. So you know what that means when I do a road trip? That means it's going to be some kicking songs and a time warp. Oh, and the kicking song is not the time warp. Oh, it's a lot darker here now. Maybe the Blair Witch is at home now. Well, that was no good. By saying that, I went and gave myself the heebie-jeebies. I didn't walk this way before, but I'm walking this way this time. Yeah, not sure it's a very good idea. The ISO's turned up on this camera, making it look lighter than it actually is. I may officially be lost. Isn't that what happened in the Blair Witch Project? Did they not get lost, and every time they try to walk out the woods they end up the same spot? Yeah, okay. Deja vu? These woods are starting to feel a little bit claustrophobic now. Yeah. Maybe I should have done another path. Anywho, we shall go on. Yep, we definitely didn't come this way. Maybe should have stuck to the main paths that I actually know. Because I have no idea how far it is back to the car, but I feel like I've walked twice as far back as what I did to get to the pond. Right. Far more interesting this way, but next time, definitely sticking to the main path. Okay, definitely not funny now. I was joking before about Blair Witch and all this sort of caper, but I am starting to get a bit of deja vu again. Yes! Out at last. Cue the Mel Gibson cry.
Sons of Scotland! I am
TerryTracker. It's 7 feet tall.
Yes, I've heard. Kills men by the hundred. And if he were here, he'd consume the English with fireballs from his eyes and bolts of lightning from his arse. I am
TerryTracker.
And I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men. And free men you are. What will you do with that freedom? Will you fight? Against that? No! We will run! And we will live. Aye. Fight and you may die. Run and you'll live. At least a while. And dying in your beds many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
you've been watching the TerryTracker, and now it's time to do your job. That means click subscribe. You don't want to be a prat, do you? Click it. No, not that one. That one. I pointed out that I don't have any hands. Hey, guess what? I'm not wearing any pants either.
TerryTracker. TerryTracker.